And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Miami Marlins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Cal Quantrill. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Yeah, he's definitely had his struggles so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Shohei Ohtani, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And it's even up.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Quantrill back to work. Now with the shift on, hits right into it, and they get Ohtani for the out.
Batting second.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Teoscar Hernandez.
And Boog, he brings a big bat to this lineup. He's on pace to hit more than 40 home runs this year. And that's a guy where if it's more than a couple of games without a dinger, guys are wondering what's going on. You're so used to seeing him around the bases. You put a guy like this in the middle of the lineup and just put it on autopilot. Big time hitter, always a ton of fun to watch.
Andy Pajes in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Sanchez sizes this one up, snags it for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 5.
Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Two outs. That one outside. And the count is 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Quantrill back to work. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that's in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's out number 3. So one hit is all they get. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Back here in Miami, and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki.
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. In the air to left center. Conforto on the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
Batting second.
Take a look at the lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job of situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Kyle Stowers,
Ball one,
the next to hit, takes ball one. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a
Ball
ball. And it remains 2-2. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And that is out of play. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
In the dirt, no advance. Good job behind the dish. Stowers, the base runner at first with 1 out. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So up next, Jesus Sanchez. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed. Top of the zone for a called strike. That misses the zone. 2-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Pajes sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Marlins leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here comes Max Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Quantrill back to work. And that one fouled off. And it's 1-1. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's outside. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard hit, right side. Handles, throws to first. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Conforto.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 1 out, bases empty.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Miguel
Rojas at the plate. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. No score here in the second. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Sanchez makes the grab.
Batting it, the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. He will score.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Hesung Kim. Just missed. And that misses. And the count now 2-0.
Love how this guy grinds out at bats. I mean, he's down there at the bottom of the lineup in the 9-hole, but he's worked himself into a really good hitter's count, trying to pick up a 2-out RBI.
And another ball. Hernandez at second with 2 down. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. Rips that one to right. Sanchez makes the catch, and that's the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Ball one, no strikes. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Next offering in there for a strike. Going to count 1-2. Got him swinging. One up, one down. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
And at the plate for Miami, Matt Mervis. And there's the strike. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And up next for Miami, Dane Myers. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Miami down in order. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Way outside, and that's ball one.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Outside low, and now 2-0.
2-0.
Fouled off left side. Two one now. Yeah, that's fouled off. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Marlins, number 41.
Diamond.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Liam Hicks up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1.
Edwards.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Flips it behind his back. There's 1 to first, not in time. Great effort there. Kyle Stowers digs in now. That one fouled off. Stowers measures 6 feet 2 inches, 215 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Fouled off. He was late. Sasaki throws to first. Edwards off of first with 2 away. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. On to the 4th, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. First offering, and it just misses.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one misses. 3-0.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And that's through there for a strike. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here's Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. Nobody out, runner at first. That misses, and 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Next offering is down low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Sneaks through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4. And a breaking ball misses outside. Tapped softly on the ground. Norby. Here's Edwards for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 so far. Foul ball there. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Two on, 1 out.
2-2 the count.
Squirts away a little bit, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Myers brings it in. Runner tags from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run.
Back here in Miami, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Agustin Ramirez. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next pitch in for a strike, and now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal
Right
movement,
fielder,
but most of the
number
good ones
7,
have both vertical depth and that horizontal
Sanchez.
movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Sanchez
Ball one.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I think he was
1-1.
sitting off speed there.
Fought off foul. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K
The
right
batter,
there.
number
I think the
one,
hitter saw it all the
second
way
baseman,
coming from that
Connor.
opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was
Norby.
looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Tap softly third base
Nope,
side. A
that's foul.
swinging bunt and a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike two.
This guy's
No
got
ball,
such
two
a good
strikes.
sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That
Ball
misses
back
the zone.
outside.
It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
To third, Muncy. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what got...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Fly ball to right. Pajes on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. 2-run shot for Miami this inning. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Lone Depot Park. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one hooked foul.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a
Now
power
number
curveball
6.
in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
One down, base is empty. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And it is 2-1. The Dodgers down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Stowers makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And takes low for ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, number 41.
Third baseman, Ronnie Simon.
Sasaki back to work. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Ball one there.
1 ball, 1 strike. That's outside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Hicks batting for the second time,
0-1
and that's strike one. Inside, almost got him. Another 1-2. Now fly ball to right center. Pajes in position, hauls it in for the out. 2 down. Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
That's outside. And the count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One and two now. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, and it's in time for the third out. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Jesus Tinoco.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Freeman hits it in the air. Stowers settles under it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith to the plate. Bottom bottom of the zone and a called strike. Tinoco, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Off the mark there, and that is ball one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He'll circle the bases. His fourth home run of the season. And we are starting over. It's 2-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And now it's Max Muncy, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. Well, we go bottom 6. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. And that misses. 1-0.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a miss, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-2 the count.
This one in the air. Muncy should have this one. Puts it away for the out. Agustin Ramirez getting ready to hit. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Fouled off down the right side. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing.
Now on the bump, Anthony Banda.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Sanchez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Evan Phillips up and loosening in the pen. Gomez getting loose as well.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
Upstairs.
2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Next offering upstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Ball 1,
Sanchez off of first with 2 away. Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swinging a foul straight back. And that's off the inside edge. The count now 2-2. That one out to right. Pajes pulls it in on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Michael Conforto.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Miguel Rojas. And that misses. And it's 1-0. And the slider catches the zone.
1-1.
And a count 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This to third. 1 at second. And that's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And now the center fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Popped up. Edwards. He's got it, and that is that. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Evan Phillips.
Evan Phillips.
Matt Mervis now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Outside low, and it's 1-1.
1-1. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2 on the way. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's too high. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Dane Myers. 0 for 2 in this one. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That misses.
Nope,
and that's ball 2.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Here's a rocket out to left. Conforto makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Good piece of hitting right there. Nice hard line drive to the outfield. You're trying to get on base, represent that go-ahead run. Can't hang your head on that at all.
Number 41 stands in now and watches strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Pitch misses there. 1-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ronnie Enriquez.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Anthony Bender up and throwing. Soriano getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. Swing and a grounder foul first base side. The 1-1. And fouled off. On the ground. And foul ball. Hit on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out.
Well, that was a good job to make sure he had a good handle on the baseball to get off a strong throw. And sometimes guys will rush that, and that's the difference. Right there, it ended up being a close play, but he got it.
And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
One down, base is empty. That's down and in. And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Little chopper rolls foul. That one's in there. And the count's full.
Full count.
Back foot slider struck him out. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. Swing and a ground ball. Fires to first on the run. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for
back
the
now,
Dodgers.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the
94.
bottom of the eighth. Yoendrys Gomez.
Gomez.
Here's the catcher,
Leading
Liam
up
Hicks.
for the Marlins, the catcher, Liam Hicks.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the grab, one down.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop,
Xavier Edwards,
Xavier.
the next up for the Marlins.
Edwards.
0 for 3 in this one. And he lays down a bunt. And it's just foul. That was close. Inside. And the count even 1-1. Movement in the bullpen. Kirby Yates looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Kyle
Now
Stowers
batting,
will
the
hit
left
next.
fielder, Kyle.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Oh, that plunked him.
Perfect.
And that's now twice he's been hitting this one. And a dangerous
Up next
hitter
for the
coming to the plate.
Marlins.
Agustin
The designated
Ramirez,
hitter,
the next up for the
Agustin.
Marlins.
Ramirez.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boog.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Pajes sizes this one up. Out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest
right fielder,
gear
number
and go
7,
a long way to track
Chase
that
Booth.
one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
Just
No
a little
ball,
too
2
quick
strikes.
on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Misses
Nope, that's
inside.
inside.
1-2 to count. Out to short. Rojas tosses to first, and we stay tied as the inning ends. 2 left on. Through 8 full, we are tied 2-2.
Pitching for
We're
the
back,
Marlins,
and on the mound is the closer,
Number 37.
Anthony Bender.
Anthony Bender.
So now it's Freddie
Leading off for
Freeman,
Los Angeles,
1 for
the
3.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
What a stop! Nicely done for the out. The batter now will be Will Smith. He's already homered in this game. Swing, and he popped it up. He's under it. Drops into the glove, and there are 2 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Muncy to hit.
Muncy.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Missed with a changeup. And the count 1-2. Two outs. And that one is inside. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two down, nobody on. And it remains 2-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And that one upstairs. Michael Conforto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Struck him out looking. So they go quietly there. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. Back here in Miami, now it's the second baseman, Connor Norby. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2 to count. And
now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Matt Mervis in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Matt Mervis,
now
the next up for the Marlins.
Matt Mervis.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And that is out of play. One down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Myers in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. And we're back, and here is Michael Conforto. Bender back to work, and that's in for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. Man at second. And he chases that one. And now one away. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The shortstop takes the ball.
Ball one, no strike.
And another ball.
No strike.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
That's ball three.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Ball four, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could have walked me right there, Boog. The last one wasn't even close.
Making a move at first. On to pinch run, Chris Taylor. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. Known for his late inning heroics. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered.
Pitching for the
George
Marlins,
Soriano will take over here.
62.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Kim in the box now. Takes strike one. And that misses off the outside edge. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Not close with that one. And the count's even at 2. Foul tip, and he hangs on. That's a strikeout. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We're in extras here. And now for the Marlins, number 41. And that one almost got him. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That's worth the price of admission. And the Marlins walk it off in extra innings.
When you get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long